Hey, it's Anthony and Mandy.
Good to see you.
Good to see you guys. Well, we are here to discuss a little bit about what investors should be seeing and feeling in the marketplace. And we have awesome news today.
Yeah, there's so much going on. I'm excited. I love the holidays, and we're going to show you why.
Well, check this out. If you want to buy real estate, this is the biggest weekend window all the way up until Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
So showing traffic is at absolutely abysmal rates for the 4th of July. So if you want to go put something under contract, there will be stuff on the market. But look at this. There is that huge dip right down the center is a just absolute screeching halt in showing traffic for one weekend.
Mhm. And this is for all buyers, really, but especially if
It's
you're an
definitely for buyers.
investor. Anything that's been sitting, maybe it's been on the market for a little bit, they're going to see a big drop this weekend for 4th of July.
I mean,
So,
it'll recover the following weekend. So this is a very short window of opportunity. But I think if you can get something under contract between, let's just say now and the 4th or 5th of July, you are in a really sweet spot because I don't think people are going to be shopping. People seem to just take a vacation, take a break, whatever,
Mhm.
and then they come back to it shortly after. So showing traffic slowly trends down all year from, mid-April all the way on, but this is like a huge, huge break.
Mhm.
So go shopping, write offers under asking price, just see what sticks, right? Because if you do enough of that, I think you can really find something you like.
Mhm.
And we have another real big one for you.
Yep. Rising inventory in the 2 million and over market is now a buyer's market. Can you believe it?
Yeah,
I
crazy,
know.
right? So
Yeah.
even if showings are down, now there's also 10 months of inventory at 2.5 to 3 million. There's almost 11 months of inventory at 3+ million, 7.5 months of inventory at 2 to 2.5 million. I think if you're not looking at stuff that's new on the market, if it's been sitting a little bit, you have like a really good window here to take advantage of some killer opportunity because
Mhm.
there's definitely some stuff that could probably use some improvements.
Mhm.
There's definitely some
Especially in
stuff
Boulder.
that, if you can go pay cash or you can stomach the payment on it, you are going to get in when no one else is buying. No, I shouldn't say no one. There's definitely people buying in this market, but it's like move-in ready, really nice stuff.
Mhm.
If you're looking for something just slightly outdated, something that's pretty unique, something that's not, in a really awesome location, but you're getting a 7,000 square foot house, all that stuff, there's a lot sitting on the market. Been talking to a lot of people about it.
Mhm.
And it's an investor paradise.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I see it a lot from my sellers' perspectives, my sellers and my buyers. It's hard to price in this range right now, but the comps are out there, and so there's inventory, and things are coming on, and it's a good time to be a buyer right now.
I mean, the opposite side of this is if you're looking under 5 or 600,000, there's just no inventory. It's a
Yeah.
hard time. Most of our investors generally shop there, but I
Mhm.
think if you're willing to, take a leap of faith here, the higher end of the market's a really good time for it. I would love to do a flip there right now, but cost of capital is so prohibitive, right? So I
Mhm.
think that's where a lot of people are running into that. We're talking Boulder County, of course, right?
Yeah.
So being that this is Boulder County, there are a lot of people that will probably take advantage of this window. I think there's a lot of opportunity at 2.5 million buy, 4 million sale here in a year or two because the inventory shortage is so real that, once the cost of money starts to come back down, you're going to see buyers re-enter the pool.
Mhm. Yep.
All right, what about this one?
All right. If you're looking for a deal, the average sales price is down almost 3% year over year.
Now, granted, we were close to the peak of the market last year. Here's the average sales price slide. The spring seasonality has been there, right? We've started to really see an increase in sales price, but we definitely have not caught up to last year. So even if you're paying like a pretty reasonable amount for these properties, like close to asking price or something, you really could be getting a deal because if they're off of last year just a little bit, we're in a good spot. Plus, I think you're going to see some really healthy appreciation the latter half of the year.
Yep. Yep. And all the experts are still, we'll talk about rates, but here they are. All the experts are saying rates are still, projected to come down sometime this year. Maybe it might be next. I'm not going to hold my breath anymore because
we've been doing that all year, I guess,
we've been
right?
doing that. But this month, if you look, it's been very stable. So down means bad, up means good in this chart. And this has been very stable since there's a time frame on there from May 30th. So all of June has been pretty flat.
I think that's a good, healthy sign. I really
Yeah.
do. I think you're going to eventually start seeing them creep down. I just don't think they're going to fall, right? I mean, they're not just going to fall off a cliff like we saw them rise. I mean, they're just going to take time to slowly work their way down. But
Yeah.
that's what all the experts are saying. If we get a quarter point a quarter, all of a sudden you're a whole point down in the next year. And that actually, in the grand scheme of things, is a huge drop in interest rates,
Mhm.
right? It doesn't normally go up that fast or down that fast. So if we start to see some relief there, I think once we get below 6 on average, like in the 5.9s, you're going to see a floodgate of buyers open up.
Yeah. And, we're seeing all the economic factors play into this, that inflation is down. We should be seeing these rates coming down. I think it's just a waiting game. But once they're down, I think it'll open up a lot of our opportunity for people across the board.
Agree.
And then here is just the average interest rate nationwide. It's hovering right around 7. I would say we're probably closer to like 6.5. This is the national average. So we're probably just below that because we're in a competitive market in Denver and Boulder County.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's been pretty stable.
Well, thank you for joining us. This is our top 3 things that investors need to know. I'm Anthony Meisner.
I'm Mandy Pallone at Fairway Mortgage.
I guess I'm Helen Title too.
Yes. Reach out anytime. We'd love to help.
Awesome. We'll catch you next time when we do our top 3 things buyers need to know in the month of July.
Yeah, we're going to go on holiday too. So we'll skip next week and we'll be back for
That's
our
right.
big stats update. That's going to be happening for all the stats that happened in June, in the second week of July.
See you then.
Bye.